Heard the words they spoke in verse. Those poets, they blew my mind. I started speaking in fancy stanzas, jib-jabbering in blabbering rhymes. My mind was firing faster than psych writers typing, telepathy typing, light beams on speed. Faster than fast, like humans change mass. Pen sparks in laughter, igniting a verbal purge of scribbled riddles and terminological tease. Too much, synapse snaps, collapse. I fall back into trees. I want tabula rasa, clean slate, brand new day, a slow motion ocean, and a switch to turn off my brain. I unvelcro my mind from the monitor. Its Gatesian gizzards, lizard slithers into my consciousness. Their avatars, brick building, gilded children on digital altars of greed. Imagination is fading faster than belief. Hearts palpitating at terror, mega hype speeds. We need relief. We need release. I could be Googling this or Yahooing on that, but I walk up the mountain, the sun's words warm on my back. Spoken, soft, awoken, weaved, received and woven on an open track. I embrace the unknown, and the unknown becomes me, hurtling forward like forever, toward infinity. While the sea rises up to cliffs, playing fisticuffs and shit, bringing news of new storms brewing, sweet rain smelling, melting on our overheating hypotic brains. Our tears streaming, glistening, steaming, hit hot concrete, trying to find naked earth beneath. To rebreathe meaning, to reconvene, sky, tear duct, to see. To see beyond boundaries and borders, differences and disorders, distances and distorters, instances of new world org defrauders. Beyond the crescent horizon, the moon is mesmerizing tonight. Her tune, energizing my flight. Yet I'm toiling with this lucky country's spoils. An organic seed, thrust in dead insecticide soil. It burns my hands, I'm clambering, my lumbering limbs slandering this oil, slicking the shiny new machine. Built up on a billion burnt-out bodies of hollowed-out computer screens. They reflect in the eyes of our children, no longer asking why. Their wonder thieved by a sly cyber spider, weave webbing the sky. And still, they haven't looked up tonight. My chronic state lifting, tectonic plates drifting, robotic fates twisting, me inside a bottle, marooned and misty, sitting plenty on an empty shelf, all alone, just drifting, still listening. And all inside a token, the parcel arrived broken, and before my apocalypse have spoken, 6 billion pumping hearts frozen for a second, as a sad sun turned to an angry earth and beckoned. And so the earth cried streams of tsunamis, raised oceans of mighty mythic Medusan armies. The climate screamed, got any change? Thereby blowing all the weathermen away. This glass is too thick, and we have no more stones to throw. Goliaths are everywhere, but they just don't know. Newsflash! Toxic clouds of power hounds hunt horizons, searching their scarce insecurity for more profit loot. Peter Rabbit Garrett sees the nuclear carrot and runs out in hot pursuit. Let them eat yellow cake, he sings, rocking out on an ad for more military recruits. Armed with the armaments of parliament, he's tasted the tantalizing taserized temptation of that forbidden fluoro fruit. Wow, war really is peace now, and Peter's begging us to rip uranium out of the guts of Kakadu. The midnight oil burns fast, the disasters cast last upon us, asking, who's the ass now? That me, I, mine, carrot stick, still got us all licking our lips way too loud. It's 5 minutes to midnight, and we still don't even know how. All passed out drunk on the rank stench of our own cleverness. Proud? Meanwhile, septic skeptics paint flat earth theories bright on the insides of their eyelids. They want the earth to burn for his return, to prove that Jesus really is the king of the big biz. Earth first, or man family first? And Senator Steve Fielding becomes so full of shit, the people cease to believe he even exists. The stink, extinction, the brink. Humans danced entranced, only occasionally staring up from the bullshit. SMS mass message messaging every god on record to offset their hard-hardened carbon sinks. Fossil fools drooling mass message of photosynthesizing signs of Hollywood eyes. Holy shit. Great barrier reef and coral bleach my teeth. I float my hope boat on Kyoto, then realize it's all full of leaks. Our manic Titanic habits, melting icebergic certainties. And still, we only have one lifeboat. The rough waters are deep. Our ruddy rudder swanning around, commandeered by mine monsters, steering ETS deceit. Corporate wolves dressed as fools, disguised as people, behaving like sheep. Oh well, teach our children to dodge particles of carbon till we all fall asleep. Long shadows fall as the fanfares fade. Come on, we got bandwagons to build and mad man-dragons to slay. So, I'm heating up hot. This cerebral slam won't stop. Like spam expanding my inbox. My neural nuts are in knots. I'm nervous like Icarus gripping that cliff top. My mind aligns to shift and lift off. Verse acupunctured with pin drops. Shh. That drift off into dreams where the gritty city shit stops. The curse of verse has immersed me. Deliverance shiver to birth me. From the womb tomb alerting your minds to crimson sky curtains. We've been cleaned by city streets, but still feel dirty. So let's bathe in the light from distant planets, our future's reversing. The inner style of our eyes, wide, uncertain. Forever chained to changing, but we're earthen. And these pages are trees, like sages of breed in the ages and seen through mazes of dreams, the phases of fiends, eyes glazed and machines, commuter polluters whose cages are clean. In fact, they're invisible. The chain gang's claims, nor audible nor visual, vapor trails of history barely residual. In the mega mall of by now, even freedom is a criminal. Our hearts a wretched mess. We're strangled and stressed, star-spangled in a flatline trance, mangled and spent. So I'm climbing, scribing up this poetry, dancing along tangent branches and avalanche in symphonies of seeds, planting uncut keys of chameleonomy deep in the dark soils of soliloquy. Like vocalization, syntactical saturation, sexual texture like sex and sexual exaltation. Herbal highs for my verbal fire, Gaia vibration, sick of the yes, sire, civil savage state of our nation. Syllables swivel and dribble, they wiggle, wriggle and jiggle like giggle riddles and fiddle with double trouble that sliver in brain bubbles to my stubbled mouth. Let's huddle down, duck, cover and dance, soft in the hard bucket rain. Suck the juice out of life, don't chew on the pain. Own the moment, dethrone the cloning. Fuck the capital coma, too much money is boring. Adventure awaits, or your mortgage is calling. Inflict your victim with